What's going on, guys? So starting this video off here, it's Friday, just finished work and come down to the workshop. Silvia is all A-framed up and ready to be towed to the paint shop. Tonight we're probably gonna mask it all off and get it ready for primer. I don't think we'll primer it tonight. We'll probably primer it first thing tomorrow morning. Look forward to seeing that in this video. It'll be awesome to see it all one color. Won't be painting it in this video, but yeah, we'll definitely be making some big progress on this thing. So we made it down to Mitchell's work. Body tech, collision repair. We're in the workshop here. S14's in the shop. Nathaniel's here to give us a hand. G'day, mate. So yeah, we're gonna give it a spray down and then we are gonna mask it all up and we actually are gonna prime it tonight. So yeah, pretty much get most of it primed, which is gonna be good. Mitchell was doing me an awesome favor and doing me a good deal on doing the primer and all the paintwork and stuff. You guys actually remember him from a while ago when we went to Kaikoura and did the drone footage with the Seth. That was him. So
how's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
So yeah, gonna be good. Get into it. We've been masking up for a bit now. It's just about ready to go into the booth and be painted. Nathaniel just shot out, grabbed us some dinner, good cunt. So I'm gonna eat and then finish off the rest of the masking and then yeah, chuck in the booth for primer. Showing us how to do it.
Yeah.
The master at work.
Straight on there like that. You got your border cut out and then stick it down. And we've got primer to seal the edge and nothing can get under there.
Sweet.
So if we just go around, do your side windows, back window, windscreen, wheel arches, and then we're good to go.
Right, so the car is now all completely masked up and pretty much ready for primer. The hood's going to get done at the same time as well because obviously, you know, it can fit in the booth. Super excited to lay it down. How long do you reckon it'll take to primer this whole thing?
I reckon we're going to want at least 3 coats, maybe 4. To be alright, it sounds like a lot, but you're going to be sanding a fair bit of it off. So I reckon 4 coats, maybe maximum of an hour, maybe just over. So once we've done that, we should be ready to roll and start prepping the next few days, get a rub down and start the paint work and should be looking good. I'm
so amped to see this thing. Even just in primer, it's going to look so much better than it ever has under my ownership.
Once you see this just in primer grey in all one shade, you're just going to stand back and look at it and be like, oh, she's coming along. Like from here on out, you're going to start visualising stuff.
It'll look like a completely different car once it's primed.
And then just watch me stack it into a fucking wall or a cone or something on the first track day out.
As long as you don't have that passenger side rear quarter with a cone on your first day out, you'll be fine.
And we get to remake this video all over again. Round 2.
Yeah.
So there's a couple cars that are sitting in the back of this paint shop that are absolutely fucking awesome. And I'm not super into Commodores, but I was a little bit more when I was growing up. And there's one here that is insanely rare. Look at this thing here. This is a genuine Commodore Walkinshaw. This thing is fucking awesome. It's so clean too. And there's also this. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Check it out. What is it? Senator. This thing is fucking cool too. Like you can't. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up that well, but there's a real cool sparkle in this paint. By the looks of it, there's a VL or a VK up on the hoist here. 300Z here too. Couple of other Holdens over here as well, old school ones. And over in the corner there, it's just a couple VHs casually sitting there. Yeah, bud. Simmons.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to stir this up properly. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera properly, but at the bottom this is quite thick and at the top it's quite thin. So we're just going to stir this up and then we'll get the proper density over the car. We're going to mix this with our chemical hardener and then by tomorrow we should be just about ready to go and sand.
So the good thing about that being thick is that it's going to fill a lot of like any little scratches and stuff that's in the car and just make the whole thing a lot smoother.
Yeah, any rough rough sanding scratches, this is going to completely fill it, seal it off, and it's just going to give us a nice surface to work with when we go to paint.
If you guys haven't seen the inside of a paint room before, there's it's pretty much what it looks like. A lot of fucking paints. And Mitchell is very tidy with his workspace. His work colleagues, on the other hand, not so much.
Got to be organised.
Like Troy, you like doing things the right way.
One cool thing about the mixing bag is when you hit the magic button, it's all self-stirring, so once that starts up and gets up to speed, every single one of those pots is getting stirred. It makes our life a lot easier rather than doing this with every tin.
Yeah. Yeah, they get up to speed, don't they?
Wait till she hits VT.
What'd you say? Wait till it hits VT.
Wait till it hits VT. What we do here with these is we've got this cup and we put an inner liner in it. So we put our primer in there, seal that up, that goes onto our spray gun. These are bloody good because technically when you finish spraying, that's what you end up with. But when you go to clean your gun, clean the zap bit there. Back in the old days, you'd have this screwed on top, and you'd literally have to clean all of that out. So these here would definitely make life a lot easier.
Work smarter, not harder.
That's the one, that's the ticket. This primer here, it's a 4:1 ratio, so we're going to put 4 parts primer to 1 part hardener.
Hey look, I'm doing something.
As you can see on that stick there, we're about maybe a centimetre or so away from the F, so what we'll do is this next F here, we'll go up to there with the hardener. So that's about the same distance we were from the original level. And then we've just got to put a wee bit of reducer in it. We just mix this up and we're ready to go.
Alright man, it's about to get primed.
Oh shit. So primer about to be laid.
Oh.
It's gonna look like a whole new car soon.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like this is not even the actual paint, this is just primer, but yeah. It's fucking awesome. So while Mitchell was painting, well not painting, while he's primering the Silvia, there's another car that is in this workshop that the owner of this place actually owns, and it's real different to what you'll ever see on the channel, but this is a car that I really would love to own one day. I'm not sure if I ever will, but these things are fucking awesome. Now don't mind how dirty it is because it is sitting in a paint shop, but would you look at this thing? This is a 1967 Chevy Impala. This thing is absolutely fucking awesome. This is so clean too. Like obviously it's dirty, but like it's clean. Like this thing is so tidy. This thing is honestly damn near immaculate. Yeah, the owner of this place owns this, and fuck yeah, this thing is so gangster. Oh, I take that back, it's not a 67, it's a 65. Not quick at all. This is something you just cruise in.
Oh, mate, I'd love to have one of these as a cruiser. Man, it would be so good. But they are such a big car. Like,
yeah, this thing is huge. Like there's a Commodore over there. Most of you should know how big a Commodore is. This is a lot bigger than that. This is so much wider. This is so much longer, and it's only a fucking two-door. There's a reason why they call these things yank tanks. Here's halfway through. Not sure how good you can hear me because of the filters, but fuck, look at how this has come out already. And this is just primer. Like, I don't even, I don't know, this car's just sat in my parents' garage for so long, just looking like a complete piece of shit, that even just seeing it how it is now with only a couple of coats of primer, it's so fucking cool. Like you can still see quite a lot of the bog stuff coming through. But yeah, this is only 2 coats. He's gonna go over it with another couple. And yeah, this is so cool. So it's the next day now. We'll let the car sort of bake overnight, just dry out completely, and I've just been to my workshop to grab all the body panels and stuff and brought them here. Just got everything laid out here, so this is all going to get primed this morning. I just got here, it's about 9:30, and I come in and the car is pretty much all sanded already. So after Mitchell laid about four or five coats of primer just to really fill in all of like the little imperfections and scratches and stuff, so obviously when we go to sand it, it's all nice and smooth. And then he laid down a guide coat afterwards, so that when you sand back, that guide coat stays to any sort of like pittings or any deeper scratches and just helps them show up a little bit, so he can then go over with like a real finer body filler and then can go over and sand that too. And yeah, like I said, I got here about 9:30 and he's already been here since about 6 o'clock this morning, so fucking legend. And yeah, this thing looks awesome. Here it is. This looks so fucking cool. So this is so smooth. He's already been, like I said, he's pretty much sanded the whole car already. You can see the guide coat still on like the pillars here, because can't get to that with the orbital sand. I'll be going over this while he's painting, while primering the body panels and doing these edges and stuff here. But yeah, the roof is so smooth. Last night there were quite a few like scratches and stuff still in this guard, but they pretty much all come out now. Still got a bit more to do, but this thing has definitely come up fucking awesome. Same with the engine bay. You remember how bad this engine bay was? Look at it now. And then with the hood, there's a couple spots where he's gone over with the finer body filler, like sort of some of it in here. You can see like little thing there where he's gone over it with body filler and then sanded it all out. So while Mitch has been primering all the panels, I've been going around all the edges and stuff and taking off all the guide coat, smoothing everything out. So the body is now done and ready for paint. I'm so happy with how this has come out already. So we're back in the workshop. Troy's just rocked up and look what he's got in his hands, boys and girls. Link ECU.
Oh,
that's for a car that you guys are going to see at some point. Dude, this thing came out so good.
It looks so good. Holy shit. All one colour.
Go have a look at that rear quarter you worked on so hard.
He's done a good job.
Shit, yeah.
Shit, man.
Holy shit.
And it's good because he was saying it's because it's such a thick primer, like there's a lot of scratch marks and stuff down there that it's just filled in.
Yeah, and that's why you want to go with like a real fine sandpaper, like you said.
Yeah.
The 400 and the primer, the 2K primer just fills all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm so happy with how this has come out.
Can't wait till we lace the colour on it now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we did all the body panels and stuff this morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, gonna sand all those tomorrow, and then that's pretty much all the primer done. Pretty much, yeah.
There's a wee bit of sand
Yeah.
in a couple of spots, but nothing over the top. Like.
I just have to like Scotch Brite all like the jams and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much ready for paint now.
There's like the odd little dark spot at the back, but it's not like just like little bits like that.
Yeah, I've still got to go over that.
You know, it's
but
nothing heavy though, so
Yeah.
won't take you too long.
shit, yeah. Fuck yeah, this is a lot down to you, man. Fuck, I wouldn't be able to, you know, we wouldn't be here without all your body work.
No, it's all good. Still a little bit ripply down here, but
Yeah, but this side's still a little bit ripply down around the wheel arch too.
it's just
so.
how I've rolled the guards.
Yeah.
And that's
So, I mean-
something you can't really do without bogging the whole thing.
That'll probably wrap it for this one, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one when we paint this thing. Fucking wrap theirs. It's gonna be good.